What you're about to hear will shake everything you thought you knew about celebrity love, betrayal, and the price of fame. Ray J, the R&B star who once shared a life with Princess Love, is making headlines, but not for music, not for a new project, but for love. With Amara La Negra? Yes, you heard that right. While Princess Love reportedly files for divorce, Ray J is moving forward, publicly and boldly. With a new romance that has fans divided and the media buzzing, it's a story of heartbreak and betrayal, of relationships under the harsh spotlight of fame, where every move is scrutinized, every decision amplified, and every emotion dissected. Princess Love and Ray J built a family together, shared dreams, and faced the challenges of life in the public eye. And yet, despite all of that, the cracks formed, quietly at first, then visibly, until the end seemed inevitable. Now, Ray J's new chapter threatens to overshadow the life they once shared. Amara La Negra, the vibrant entertainer known for her bold personality and undeniable charisma, steps into a narrative filled with tension, scrutiny, and drama. Fans are asking, did this relationship really start after the split, or was it brewing behind the scenes? How did Princess Love react? And what does this mean for the family, for the public, and for the ongoing saga of fame and heartbreak? Stay with us, because this is only the beginning. The details, the drama, and the twists are coming next. And trust me, when you hear part 1, you'll see a side of this story no one else is talking about. Ray J and Princess Love, once considered a Hollywood power couple, were inseparable in the public eye. From extravagant red carpet appearances to social media declarations of love, they painted a picture of a perfect relationship. Fans admired their chemistry, celebrated their family, and rooted for their longevity. But behind the camera, the story was far more complicated. The couple shared a life together that included not only their personal relationship, but also the challenges of raising children in the relentless glare of the spotlight. Every smile, every argument, every intimate moment became public fodder, magnified through Instagram posts, paparazzi snapshots, and reality TV coverage. And while the world saw love and laughter, whispers of tension began circulating among insiders and friends. The first signs of strain weren't explosive, they were subtle. Private disagreements over finances, career priorities, and personal space grew louder with each passing year. Publicly, they maintained appearances, but behind closed doors, disagreements festered. Friends would later reveal that Princess Love often expressed frustration at the lack of emotional support, while Ray J focused on his career and ventures outside the home. Rumors about Ray J's attention shifting toward other women began circulating long before the announcement of the divorce. Industry insiders hinted that Amara La Negra, rising star with a bold personality and magnetic presence, had caught Ray J's eye. Their interactions, once professional and limited to social events, slowly became more frequent and noticeable. The tipping point, according to sources, came when Princess Love noticed changes in Ray J's behavior. Late nights, unexplained absences, and an increased social media presence connected to Amara fueled suspicion and anxiety. Princess Love reportedly confronted Ray J multiple times, attempting to salvage the marriage, but the cracks had already widened. Fans began picking up on subtle hints online. Ray J's posts shifted from couple-centric to more solo-focused content. Amara La Negra's name started appearing in connection with events Ray J attended, often in public settings where photos and videos circulated rapidly. The public's curiosity turned into speculation, and speculation turned into headlines. Princess Love, ever the resilient figure, initially tried to weather the storm privately. Friends say she sought counseling and legal advice, hoping to navigate the situation without public spectacle. But as the rumors gained momentum, the pressure became unbearable. The emotional toll of a marriage under scrutiny, combined with the growing visibility of Ray J's new connections, created a perfect storm that made the eventual divorce seem inevitable. The final straw, according to insiders, was a combination of public appearances and social media activity. Ray J and Amara were seen together at multiple high-profile events, their chemistry undeniable. their smiles electric. Paparazzi captured every moment, fueling tabloid coverage and social media debates. Meanwhile, Princess Love's posts reflected emotional exhaustion. Her captions tinged with hints of betrayal and heartbreak by the time the divorce papers were officially filed. The narrative was already set in motion. The public had witnessed the unraveling. And now the legal process formalized what fans and insiders had been speculating for months. The announcement sent shockwaves across entertainment media. Fans were divided, some expressing support for Princess Love, others defending Ray J's right to move on. The story had become more than a personal matter. It was now a public spectacle with cultural implications, a commentary on fame, love, and the pressures of life under constant observation. Cat Williams and other celebrity commentators quickly weighed in, adding layers to the drama. They framed the divorce not simply as a personal decision, but as an example of how celebrity relationships are tested by fame, ambition, and external influence. Amara La Negra, meanwhile, remained a focal point of the conversation. Her involvement portrayed as both a catalyst for change and a lightning rod. For Controversy. Part 1 closes with the undeniable reality. A marriage that once seemed unbreakable had reached its end. Princess Love, hurt but determined, had filed for divorce. Ray J, seemingly unfazed, was stepping into a new chapter with Amara La Negra. The tension between past loyalty and present desires set the stage for a public battle that would captivate audiences. And just when it seemed the story couldn't intensify any further, social media erupted with a new wave of revelations, messages, photos, and insider claims that threatened to rewrite the narrative entirely. Stay tuned, because we dive into the fallout, the public reaction, media frenzy, and the emotional roller coaster that neither Princess Love nor Ray J could escape. Secrets will surface, alliances will shift, and the stakes will get higher than ever. As soon as the news of Princess Love's divorce filing hit, the internet exploded. Social media timelines flooded with reactions, memes, and heated debates. Fans took sides instantly, some condemning Ray J for moving on too fast, others questioning whether Princess Love had truly seen the warning signs before it was too late. Within hours, hashtags were trending, and every tabloid and entertainment outlet rushed to cover the story. The narrative rapidly evolved from a private marital dispute to a public spectacle. Celebrity commentators dissected every post, every photo, every subtle hint of chemistry between Ray J and Amara La Negra. Video clips circulated of the two at parties, laughing together, appearing undeniably close. Meanwhile, Princess Love's social media remained deliberate, but poignant captions hinting at betrayal, heartbreak, and the struggle to maintain dignity in a world watching her every move. Critics argued this was just another celebrity love triangle, but insiders knew it was more complicated. This wasn't merely about romance, it was about fame, influence, and power dynamics in the entertainment industry. Sources close to the couple revealed that tensions had been brewing for months. Ray J's work schedule, his increasing focus on business ventures, and late-night social appearances all contributed to a growing emotional disconnect. Amara's entry into this story as both a confidant and a public presence accelerated what had already been an inevitable breakup. The family dynamic added another layer of emotional intensity. Princess Love and Ray J shared children, and the media was quick to speculate on custody arrangements, parenting struggles, and how this new chapter might affect their household. Fans empathized with Princess Love's position, viewing her not only as a scorned spouse, but also as a mother navigating an intensely public and painful situation. Meanwhile, Ray J appeared to embrace the new relationship fully. Public appearances with Amara were carefully documented, seemingly calculated to establish legitimacy while also drawing attention. Their chemistry was undeniable, their smiles capturing the attention of media outlets hungry for drama. Critics questioned the timing, speculating whether the relationship had begun before the divorce filing, or if this was a rapid-fire rebound. The media frenzy intensified as insiders began leaking details, texts, messages, and snippets of conversations that painted a complex picture of love, ambition, and manipulation. People wondered, was Amara La Negra a stabilizing presence for Ray J, or a catalyst for disruption? Was Princess Love blindsided, or had she anticipated the outcome? Every revelation added layers to the story, deepening public fascination. Fans reacted passionately. Social media became a battlefield. TikTok videos dissected every interaction. Instagram stories became unofficial commentary threads, and YouTube channels churned out reaction videos. Every clip, every mention became a point of debate. And the conversation extended beyond celebrity gossip, became a discussion about love, loyalty, and moving on under extreme public scrutiny. At the same time, traditional media outlets amplified the narrative with interviews, legal commentary, and historical context. Analysts reminded viewers that celebrity relationships often operate under pressures unknown to the average person. Fame magnifies every mistake, every perceived betrayal. In the case of Ray J and Princess Love, the stakes were higher because of the visibility of their past marriage and the audacity of Ray J's new romance. Amid the chaos, both sides of the story remained human. Princess Love's emotional vulnerability resonated with fans who saw her struggle not as performance, but as reality. Ray J and Amara's public appearances, on the other hand, sparked admiration and criticism alike. Some viewed it as empowerment, others as insensitivity. The story reflected the stark contrasts of life in the spotlight: joy and heartbreak, love and betrayal, public scrutiny and private anguish. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, negotiations and legal discussions were taking place. Divorce proceedings, custody considerations, and property settlements were all underway, adding a layer of complexity that the public could only speculate on. Industry insiders suggested the tension wasn't just personal, it was professional, affecting careers, endorsements, and brand partnerships for everyone involved. And then came the turning point. Cat Williams and other influential figures began commenting publicly on the situation. Their voices added credibility, perspective, and cultural weight to the narrative. The story had transcended personal gossip, had become a social commentary on fame, ambition, and the sacrifices individuals make for love and career in a hyper-visible world. As closes, the situation escalates. The divorce filing is official. Ray J and Amara La Negra continue to appear together publicly, their bond visible and undeniable. Princess Love navigates her heartbreak with poise, but the public scrutiny is relentless. The stage is set for a dramatic showdown, not just in court, but in hearts, minds, and social media feeds. And just when it seems the story couldn't intensify further, whispers of unseen tensions, private confrontations, and potential reconciliations begin surfacing. The plot thickens, the stakes rise, and the drama is far from over. Stay tuned for where everything reaches a boiling point: public confrontations, legal drama, and the emotional climax that will leave fans shocked and questioning the future of everyone involved. As the public watched, the tension escalated to a new level. Ray J's relationship with Amara La Negra became impossible to ignore. Every public appearance, every social media post, every interview amplified the drama. Fans dissected body language, read between the lines, and debated the sincerity of every smile. Meanwhile, Princess Love's response grew increasingly visible, not through confrontation, but through subtle, emotionally charged social media posts, hinting at pain, resilience, and the complexity of moving forward. Insiders revealed that private discussions between Ray J and Princess Love were far from cordial. Negotiations over custody, finances, and personal boundaries were tense, emotional, and complicated. Each side claimed to act in the best interest of the family, yet the underlying conflict made compromise difficult. Sources suggested that Princess Love felt blindsided by Ray J's public romance, while Ray J argued he was entitled to happiness and a new chapter in his life. The collision of personal and public life made every decision a headline. The media storm continued to intensify. Talk shows debated the morality, the timing, and the implications of the split. Commentators asked, was this a rapid rebound or a premeditated shift in Ray J's personal life? Fans and critics alike were obsessed with the moral narrative, the betrayed spouse versus the new love interest. Loyalty versus desire, old life versus new beginnings. Every tweet, every post, every news clip became a piece of the ongoing drama, leaving the public consumed with speculation. Amid this chaos, Amara La Negra remained a figure of fascination. Her bold personality, confidence, and unapologetic public presence contrasted sharply with Princess Love's emotional vulnerability. Some hailed her as a breath of fresh air for Ray J. Others criticized her as a disruptor, an intruder in a complicated family dynamic. The polarizing reactions underscored the intense scrutiny that comes with stepping into the life of someone as high-profile as Ray J. The legal dimension added yet another layer. Divorce proceedings intensified with attorneys negotiating settlements, custody arrangements, and financial agreements. Every court filing, every legal update became a source of public intrigue. Fans analyzed documents, dissected statements, and debated who would come out on top. Even minor procedural updates were magnified into newsworthy events, further fueling the frenzy. And then came the cultural reactions. Social media became a stage for heated debates, from TikTok analyses to Instagram reels and YouTube commentary. The story evolved beyond personal drama. It became a reflection of celebrity culture itself. People argued about loyalty, fairness, and the challenges of balancing personal happiness with public perception. The narrative was no longer just about Ray J, Princess Love, or Amara La Negra. Became about the values and expectations society places on fame, relationships, and public conduct. Amid this whirlwind, the emotional stakes were undeniable. Princess Love, navigating heartbreak while maintaining her dignity, became a symbol for resilience. Ray J, embracing love in his new path, symbolized the pursuit of personal happiness despite public scrutiny. Amara La Negra, the catalyst for change, embodied confidence and assertiveness in the face of criticism. The convergence of these narratives created a combustible mix of emotion, speculation, and anticipation. And just when the story seemed at its peak, whispers of behind-the-scenes drama emerged. Alleged confrontations at events, private text leaks, and cryptic posts online suggested that the tension was far from resolved. Could reconciliation ever be possible? Would the children be caught in the middle of public opinion? Fans hung on every development, knowing that the next revelation could dramatically shift the story yet again. By now, the drama had reached epic proportions, a collision of love, betrayal, ambition, and public scrutiny. Every public appearance, every media mention, every social media post became a flashpoint, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. The story had become a cultural phenomenon, a cautionary tale about fame, relationships, and the high stakes of living life in the public eye. The climax of Part 3 isn't a resolution, it's a turning point. Princess Love continues to assert her independence and voice. Ray J navigates his new relationship, and Amara La Negra remains in the spotlight, commanding attention wherever she goes. The tension between past loyalty and present desire is palpable. The public, meanwhile, remains captivated, divided, and deeply invested in the unfolding drama as this chapter closes. The narrative is clear. Nothing is settled. Nothing is simple, and the next act promises more surprises, more confrontations, and more emotional revelations. Collapse, betrayal, exposure. Change the story of Ray J, Princess Love, and Amara La Negra is far from over. Stay tuned. The call to action will bring all of this together, asking you to weigh in, react, and share your perspective on a saga that's shaking celebrity culture to its core. The story is explosive, unprecedented, and far from over. Princess Love, navigating heartbreak under the harsh spotlight of fame, files for divorce. Ray J unapologetically stepping into a new chapter with Amara La Negra ignites controversy and sparks debate across social media. This isn't just a story about love, lost, or gained. It's a cultural phenomenon, a window into the pressures of fame, the complexities of relationships under scrutiny, and the undeniable human drama that unfolds when private life collides with public obsession. We want to hear from you. What do you think about Ray J moving on so publicly? Do you sympathize with Princess Love's position? Or do you see Ray J's actions as a bold pursuit of happiness? How does Amara La Negra fit into this story, friend? Disruptor or something more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice matters, and we're reading every single one. If you're fascinated by this story, and trust us, it's far from over, make sure to subscribe. You won't see this level of drama, detail, or insider insight anywhere else. Hit that notification bell so you never miss the next twist, the next revelation, or the next explosive moment in this saga. Share this with everyone who's watching, debating, or simply obsessed with celebrity culture. Friends, family, and fans, they need to see how fast everything can change when fame, love, and public scrutiny collide. Remember this, the story isn't ending. It's only beginning. The drama will evolve, the narratives will twist. And the real story behind the headlines, behind the posts, behind the public eye is still unfolding. Be part of it, witness it, and engage with it. Because in a world this high profile and unpredictable, the next chapter could shock us all. The next chapter could shock us all.